place I need to go to. Everyone in my surroundings, everyone surrounding me are all I used to need. And I don't care about yesterday, and tomorrow's too far away. All I want is for you to stay, yeah, with me.
Well, ask any musician in the Maritimes and they'll tell you that diversity is certainly key. You have to do a lot of different things in order to enjoy yourself and stay, gainfully employed as much as you can. And our guest today, Paul Wilfred, certainly falls into that category. Here's what his most recent album looks like. And it's a great project. It's been out now for a few months. We've been hoping to sit down with Paul now for a little while, and it's a real treat to finally be able to do so. So
thanks for having me. Finally,
you're such a busy dude. Let's talk about On-Set Take Two. Let's start there, because On-Set Take Two leads one to believe that there might have been a first on-set.
That's right. Yeah. When my first EP came out in 2003, and it was a band called On-Set. And it drove its course, it ran its course, I should say. Yeah. And I did the best I could with those songs. And I thought it was time to maybe focus more on a solo type of career rather than a band.
Okay.
But I didn't want to lose the On-Set concept, which is why I called that album On-Set Take Two.
Well, this album here does have a full band sound on it. It was, of course, done with the help of Pumpkin Patch Studios and Danny Bourgeois. So he always tends to do that. He's got a real big fat sound to it. So it doesn't actually sound like a solo record. So mission accomplished. But what really I find most attractive about this is that there's something in it for everyone. You've got your straight ahead rockers in there, and you got your more sensitive tunes, and then you've got what I like to call the right in the middle, those radio friendly songs. So is that was something that you wanted to accomplish, or did it just kind of come out that way?
Yeah, you know what? A little of both. I would love to focus on one style, but unfortunately, maybe it's a fortunate thing. I like to do different things. I like to sing hard rock. I like to sing close to metal. I wouldn't say it's metal, but I like to use that metal sound whenever I can.
But you were saying before that metal has a lot to do with why you do what you do.
Yeah. As a young teenager, I grew up listening to Metallica and Megadeth and all those bands.
Right.
And I enjoyed that music. I still enjoy that music today. But I do love the radio friendly stuff. There are a few songs that are radio friendly. As a matter of fact, there's 2 songs that I gave to K94.5 that have played on the radio, and trying to push that as much as I can to play at as many stations as possible. I approached Charlottetown, Halifax, Miramichi, and if it's on the rotation, I'm not sure. I have to give them a call and see if it is. I was aiming to sort of reach every genre I could. So easy listening, radio friendly, and metal and hard rock, folk.
Okay. Right on.
So there is a mixture of all types of genres there. And
the response, I guess, has been pretty good. You're pleased with it, with how people have responded to the album.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I mean, I had a few sales on iTunes, and it's difficult nowadays. When On-Set came out, the EP, selling albums was not as difficult as it is today. But there's still a market for it, and I still sell CDs, so I do have a little bit of success at shows, and I'm just going to keep working, keep grinding it.
That's the magic, isn't it?
Yeah.
The magic is in the grinding.
Yeah.
People who are sitting and watching you now, they might see you as an individual performer here, but they might also make the connection that they've seen you as part of a band at some point, because you're also the lead vocalist with the 9 Mile Drive.
9 Mile Drive, yeah. That's our cover band, the Moncton cover band, and we play hard rock and rock.
Yeah.
And
so, which do you prefer?
Oh, I prefer the originals.
Yeah. Like your own show.
Yeah. But I love to diversify. And it's good to do different things. You know, I also have an 80s tribute band that I play in Halifax.
Okay.
So I'm diversifying as much as I can. And if I have the chance to play with different musicians, I do, as much as I can, because it changes it up. I like to change it up. Right. I like to, you know, learn, and I like to learn from different musicians as well.
Really?
There's always something you can learn from playing with someone. And I play with a lot of musicians. You know, I play with Tina Gautreau and Byron Simon, John Arsenault, Wayne Gallant, Dave LeBlanc.
And all those names come
Steve
with
Maia,
Rick
Reese. And I'm forgetting a bunch of great musicians, and I apologize. I'm trying to think of all the musicians I play with, and Jason Arsenault. And anyways, I'm trying to just remember all the musicians I've played with, and there's just too many to name.
Of course.
And I've learned something from all of them, you know. So.
And they all have a role to play in the sound that you ultimately
absolutely
put together for yourself.
Yeah, and an example too is that album is Danny Bourgeois. He helped produce that album with me.
Right.
And you know, and, again, I thank Tom Cook and Matthew Legier for helping me with that album as well. So
yeah,
again, so many musicians to name. I'm forgetting a lot.
So the album is available on iTunes, you mentioned?
Yeah, on iTunes and on CD Baby and local gigs. Yeah, local venues. I always have a bunch on me.
Yeah, excellent. It's well worth a listen. There's some good stuff on here.
Yeah.
And wish you well.
Thank you.
There's likely going to be more in your future.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to start working on album number 2, hopefully in the wintertime.
Okay.
By then.
Right on. Well, enjoy your time in Moncton when you're here, because you tend to bounce around a lot.
I do. Yeah, I love to travel.
Yeah, we'll see you at the Fox and Hound some Thursday night.
Absolutely.
Right?
Thank
on,
you, Terry.
Paul. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Paul Wilfred on buzzmoncton.com, and be sure to check out our Buzz TV for videos and all the news on our events listings page, right? So we'll see you again. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I gotta keep moving on, but I got no place I need to go to. Show me the way, show me how well I'm doing. Show me the way, show me this is how it's done. 'Cause I want you to come home with me. Oh yeah. And I don't care about yesterday. It's miles too far away. All I want is for you to stay, yeah, with me. To show me the way, show me this how we're doing. Oh, today, show me the way, show me this how it's done. Oh, today, how I'm doing today.